In the shadowy world of global power struggles, secret military bases capture the imagination. These hidden outposts, shrouded in secrecy and protected by layers of security, are more than just military installations. They are the nerve centers of future conflicts, where innovation and strategy quietly unfold far from the public eye. The mere existence of such bases sparks speculation, fueling stories of clandestine operations and advanced technologies that could tip the balance of power. Hidden installations, often in remote corners, forge the future of warfare. Nestled in rugged landscapes or perched on isolated coastlines, these facilities are designed to be both impenetrable and invisible, blending into their surroundings while housing some of the world's most advanced military hardware. Here, away from prying eyes, engineers and strategists work tirelessly, developing new tactics and technologies that will define tomorrow's battles. As whispers turn to roars across the Pacific, a new naval base quietly emerges. Construction crews labor day and night, transforming empty stretches of coastline into a formidable stronghold. The world may not notice at first, but for those who watch closely, the signs are unmistakable. A new chapter in naval history is being written, one that could reshape the entire region. This isn't just another outpost, it's the birthplace of a revolutionary fleet, unmanned warships. These vessels, bristling with sensors and powered by artificial intelligence, represent a leap forward in naval warfare. Unlike traditional ships, they require no crew, allowing them to take on dangerous missions and operate in contested waters with unprecedented autonomy. The Indo-Pacific region is the stage for this drama, where the US and China vie for dominance. The vast expanse of ocean is now a strategic arena, with both nations deploying their most advanced fleets and technologies. Every maneuver, every deployment, is a message, a demonstration of strength and resolve, in a contest that could shape the future of global security. The South China Sea is a chessboard where every move is scrutinized. Here, territorial claims overlap and tensions simmer just below the surface. Satellite images reveal a constant dance of ships and aircraft, each side testing the other's resolve, each move calculated to gain an advantage without sparking open conflict. The US is making a bold move to challenge China's naval might with unmanned warships. These cutting-edge vessels are not just tools of surveillance, they are platforms for innovation, capable of launching drones, gathering intelligence, and even engaging in electronic warfare. Their presence signals a new era, where technology and strategy are intertwined like never before. These vessels patrol, surveil, and engage without risking human lives. They can remain at sea for weeks or months, tirelessly monitoring vast stretches of ocean, responding instantly to threats, and relaying critical data back to command centers. Their autonomy not only reduces risk, but also increases the speed and flexibility of naval operations. The development of this base signals a profound shift in American naval strategy. It's a move toward a future where machines and humans work side by side, where the boundaries of what's possible are constantly being pushed. The decisions made here will ripple across the globe, influencing allies and adversaries alike. As engineers lay foundations, they're shaping the future balance of power. Every beam, every circuit, every line of code is a step toward a new era. One where the whispers of warships in the Pacific may soon become the thunder of a transformed world order. The location for this project is Subic Bay, Philippines, a place steeped in military history and echoes of past conflicts. Once a quiet fishing village, Subic Bay transformed into a vital outpost. Its deep waters and natural harbor drawing the attention of global powers for over a century, the bay's strategic value has made it a focal point in the shifting tides of regional security. For decades, Subic Bay served as a major U.S. naval base, a linchpin of American presence in Asia. The base was a bustling hub, home to thousands of sailors and a fleet of warships, submarines, and aircraft. After the U.S. withdrawal in the early 1990s, the base fell silent, its piers and barracks left to the elements, a ghost of its former self. Now, decades later, Subic Bay is experiencing a remarkable revival. Through strategic investment and renewed interest, the U.S. and its partners are breathing new life into the shipyards. Cranes rise above the docks, workers swarm over steel hulls, and the sound of industry once again fills the air. At the heart of this resurgence is the Agila Subic shipyard. Once owned by the South Korean giant Hanjin, The facility is now being transformed into a hub for advanced shipbuilding and maritime innovation. The shipyard's massive dry docks and assembly lines are being repurposed for a new era of naval technology. The primary goal here is ambitious: the mass production of unmanned surface vessels, or USVs. These cutting-edge drone boats represent the future of naval warfare, capable of operating autonomously and carrying out missions too dangerous for manned crews. With this facility, the US and its allies can rapidly deploy fleets of autonomous vessels into the contested waters of the South China Sea. These ships can patrol, gather intelligence, and respond to threats with unprecedented speed and flexibility, reshaping the balance of power in the region. The redevelopment of Subic Bay is more than just a military upgrade. It's a cornerstone of a broader US strategy to strengthen regional alliances. By working closely with the Philippines, the US is reinforcing old partnerships and building new bridges of cooperation. Subic Bay will soon host a state-of-the-art munitions plant, providing a steady supply of ammunition and advanced weaponry to support both Philippine and Allied forces. This facility will ensure that the region is better prepared for any potential conflict. Alongside the munitions plant, a new U.S. Marine Corps logistics hub is being established. This hub will streamline the movement of troops, equipment, and supplies, making it easier to respond quickly to crises across the Pacific. For the Philippines, these developments mean a significant boost in self-defense capabilities. Training programs, joint exercises, and technology transfers are empowering the Philippine military to better protect its sovereignty and maritime interests. For the United States, the rebirth of Subic Bay reestablishes a crucial strategic foothold in the Pacific, signaling a renewed commitment to maintaining peace, stability, and freedom of navigation in one of the world's most contested regions. What is a robot warship? Known as unmanned surface vessels, USVs, they operate without a human crew. Controlled remotely or autonomously, they vary from small patrol craft to large vessels. Their advantage: performing tasks that are dull, dirty, or dangerous. Equipped with sensors, they provide maritime awareness without risking human life. The development at Subic Bay focuses on building these systems at scale. The push for a robot navy is no longer just a futuristic vision. It's a strategic imperative driven by a sense of urgency that's hard to ignore. As global power dynamics shift, the need for rapid innovation in naval warfare has never been more pressing. The world's oceans are becoming more contested, and the stakes are higher than ever before. In recent years, China's navy has grown at a staggering pace, outpacing the US in sheer numbers of warships. This rapid expansion has shifted the balance of maritime power in the Indo-Pacific, raising concerns among US military planners and allies alike. To counter this, robot warships offer a compelling solution. They are not only cheaper and faster to produce than traditional vessels, but also easier to deploy in large numbers. Automation allows for quicker adaptation to new threats and reduces the need for large crews. The economics are clear. The US can build several unmanned surface vessels, or USVs, for the cost of a single frigate. This means more ships in the water, more coverage, and greater flexibility in responding to emerging challenges. By leveraging unmanned technology, the US can offset China's numerical advantage, creating a more resilient and adaptable naval force. This approach allows the US to maintain a credible deterrent, even as the strategic environment evolves. The unique geography of the Indo-Pacific, with its vast distances, island chains, and choke points, makes unmanned systems especially attractive. These platforms can operate for extended periods, covering areas that would be difficult or costly for manned ships to patrol. A large fleet of USVs can provide persistent surveillance across critical waterways, monitoring shipping lanes and detecting threats in real time. This constant presence enhances maritime security and supports allied operations. Tensions in the South China Sea continue to escalate, with frequent confrontations between rival navies and coast guards. These flashpoints highlight the urgent need for innovative solutions that can reduce risk and maintain stability. Unmanned systems allow the US to demonstrate resolve and maintain a forward presence, without putting American lives directly in harm's way. As the pace of change accelerates, the race to build an automated fleet is not just about technology, but about securing the future of maritime power. From Beijing's perspective, Subic Bay's revitalization is a provocative threat. China sees it as U.S. interference in its sphere of influence. A U.S.-backed drone warship factory nearby is unwelcome. American USVs compromise China's operational security. These platforms track Chinese movements, eroding strategic advantage. A distributed, armed robot navy challenges China's naval strategy. Beijing perceives this as an attempt to encircle China, fueling containment narratives. The rivalry in the South China Sea has a dangerous human dimension. Confrontations between Chinese and Philippine forces are frequent. A June 2024 incident highlighted the risks, with a Philippine SEAL injured. Chinese vessels use aggressive tactics to intimidate Philippine ships. The U.S. is stepping up support, providing drones and training. These moves aim to deter aggression without risking more lives. China is not passive in this competition, modernizing its navy. Its new aircraft carriers like the Fujian challenge U.S. dominance. The Fujian uses advanced catapults, matching U.S. carrier technology. This signals China's intent to match American naval power. The Fujian is part of a blue water navy for global operations. China's carrier program fuels a naval arms race with the U.S. Both sides invest in new technologies to gain an edge. Subic Bay's work is another move in this strategic chess game. Subic Bay's strategic hub and robot navy herald a new era. This initiative could reshape U.S.-China military balance. A hybrid fleet of crewed and autonomous vessels emerges. This creates a resilient, distributed, and lethal force. The U.S. leverages technology to counter China's numerical superiority. A fleet of unmanned vessels challenges Chinese planners. However, technology isn't a panacea. China is a formidable competitor. This could lead to a new kind of warfare, a battle of algorithms. Subic Bay's developments symbolize a world in transition.